Hey boys and girls of Raiders Inc. It's the last day of the beta. It goes away tomorrow at some point, or maybe tonight, I'm not sure. So, without being too spoiler heavy, I hope, touch wood, I thought I'd give you a little look at the garrison and some tips for leveling up and getting to 100 and what to do at 100 and where stuff is. Thought that might help, I don't know. I'm only going to be showing you pretty much inside the garrison, so nothing major. Ta-da! Rah. So, we have my inn. I chose an inn. I like the inn. The inn provides you with some dungeon quests every day. Like Maximilian of Northshire is here today. And his reward will be his laundry. Because, why not? Dragons everywhere. And my loon is here today. And she wants me to go to a dungeon and do something. And she rewarded me with a pet. A pea-chick. Fantastic. You've also got this person here, who once per week can find you a follower. But that's followers, we're not overly worried about that for the minute. Ta-da! Okay, I've got here my war mill. And we can create work orders here for follower equipment. And we've got some transmog rubbish options here. Cloth armor set, leather, mail, plate, and if you really want, you can be an Ogrimmar guard, which looks really rubbish. Really rubbish. Maybe just rubbish on an undead. Looks silly. Should be the undead guard. They got quite nice armor actually. It's pretty cool. Anyway, if you upgrade that building quick to level 3, which I haven't yet, but if you do, you get one of your raid loot coins, one of your free rolls every week for free. It's not bad. I've got a barracks which is level 3, which gives you more followers, gives you missions for your followers. You see, I'm very follower orientated so far, aren't I? And at level 3 it allows you to swap out your guards, but you need exalted reputation, which I don't have because I'm a slacker. Stupid stuff. So you could have undead guards and all the banners change and all that as well. So I think it all turns to Undercity stuff, or you could choose Troll, Tauren, however. And I've got the trading post, which every day this lady wants a resource. Today it's Gorgon Flytrap. So we'll give her loads of that. Create up to 14 work orders. Each one takes 4 hours. And then the next one takes 4 hours, and so on and so on and so on. So that's about 2 days worth I've just queued up. And each one of those is going to get me about 20 garrison resources when it's done. This and the lumber mill, another building option, are the only ways you're going to earn garrison resources really from your garrison. Mostly. And we've got in the middle here, we've got my 3 small buildings, which are my crafting buildings, my jewel crafter, enchanter, and I've got the salvage yard there, which again, all follower based. But let's discuss. And every day you get your cache. I've got 302. It builds up over time, so the longer you leave it, the more resources you get from it. This is the inner workings of your garrison. Dun dun dun. Over here is this daily mission people have been talking about. Everybody gets access to the same missions, so today I've got boring ones. They're both basically single player ones, which reward 800 each. It's just up to you where you want to go, which one you want to do. Sometimes you'll have a group one here and it'll be worth 1,000, or sometimes you have a PvP one here and that's also worth 1,000. So raiders, you're going to want to build up these things quickly, probably, maybe. I've got a few, and you're going to need a lot. I'll show you about that in a bit. Over here we've got your architect table, which is where you build all of your stuff. Now, a lot of people have said stuff about cookie cutter builds for garrisons and things. I tend to disagree. You can build practically whatever you want. It doesn't overly matter at the end of the day. The barracks doesn't affect you as far as raiding goes, but it does make your followers better quicker, allows you more followers, and there are some really good rewards to be had from follower missions. The war mill you saw I had, that gives you a loot coin, otherwise doesn't affect raiding at all, but again it allows you to equip your followers quicker with better item levels so you can do better missions and get better rewards. The Goblin Workshop gives you access to toys each day, random ones or random one. Again, not very raid related. You can't use them in raids as far as I know. The Spirit Lodge gives you access to some portals around Draenor, which just allows you to get around quicker, but I don't think you need it, to be honest. You get around pretty quick without it. And the stables, again, no raiding benefit whatsoever, but allows you to capture special mounts and things and do stuff, and whilst riding around you're quicker and you won't get knocked off, which is always kind of handy. At level 2 you will no longer get dazed by enemies while riding mounts in outdoor Draenor zones, which is always handy. You got your small. We'll do the medium last. You got your smalls, which are all your crafting buildings, and on top of that you got the storehouse, which is your personal bank. That allows access to the guild bank, and then eventually gives you your own void storage and transmog place as well. That's about it. And we've got the salvage yard, which gives you salvage from missions. At first it's just junk, then you start to get follower equipment a little bit. And then at level 3 you start just getting random greens and blues from vanilla all the way up to Draenor. Any old junk comes out of there. It just makes you money, and occasionally you find the odd bit of transmog gear that might be sellable. Again, the only raiding perk these offer you is for equipment. If I wanted to, I'm not even a leather worker, and I could have built the tannery and I could have crafted epic quality gear. Yeah, you would have needed to. It'd take you longer if you're not a leather worker, but you could still do it. And keep in mind, the crafted gear, you're only allowed 3 pieces of crafted Draenor gear. 645 item level. I've got an example, not there. There. Stage 1 of 3, so it's only first level upgraded, 640 item level, and you can only have. I'm pointing at my screen. Did that help? Did it? I don't think so. Use the. I can't. Unique equipped warlords crafted 3, so you can only have 3 pieces of gear. So you're going to want to maximize those 3 as quick as possible. Yep. And start upgrading them, which brings me to some of my next building choices. Medium. The tavern is wicked. I showed you the tavern quickly. You get those random dungeon quests, and you can start recruiting specific followers. So if you need a follower with a certain ability because you're struggling, just recruit one, job done. You know, maybe you want a follower to go into your jewel crafting hut to help boost your jewel crafting. Look for one, job done. And the trading post I showed you, I use that for extra garrison resources. Also, when I get it to level 3, it will increase my reputation gains by 20%. Before we go any further, don't worry about reputations. From a raiding standpoint, you don't need them. Each faction will give you a item level 615 trinket, but heroic dungeons drop 630s. And even those heroic dungeon blues have a chance to be warforged now. So a 615 trinket is weak, really. We got the lumber mill, which is your other way of earning garrison resources. You earn more from the lumber mill, but of course the lumber mill doesn't do anything else for you. So I preferred the trading post, so I got a little extra going on. You got the gladiator sanctum, which is for all you PvP nuts out there. You start beating people up outside in Draenor, and you start collecting broken bones from your defeated players. You then get access to nemesis quests, so you have to defeat specific races out there. And then at level 3 you become Uber, and when you drop to below 35% life, all damage taken is reduced by 50%. Also grants access to the High Mall Coliseum Gladiator Tournament. Sounds pretty posh. So far, and yes, I'm not talking about one at the moment, so far nothing has done much for you raiding. You've got a coin from the war mill, you can upgrade followers, which gets you a few bits, I'll show you in a minute. And you've got your small buildings so you can craft your gear, so you can get some epics as quick as possible. The barn. What a small sounding building. Doesn't sound like it's at all vital. I haven't built one, that's dumb. Allows you to capture animals for leatherworking, furs. Whoop. Allows you to capture bigger animals for rare meats for the most powerful food buffs. So now we're starting to get somewhere. That's something you want. There's this last stage, which allows you to capture elite beasts to harvest for savage blood, used in all epic crafted armor and weapons. You don't need savage blood for the initial piece of gear, for the 640 item level piece. You need savage bloods to upgrade them. Remember the ring that I showed you was only on stage 1 of 3. To upgrade it to stage 2 you need 15 savage blood. It's not easy to come by. It's a sort of a rare proc off of each of your work orders from the barn, and you have to have made level 3 barn first of all. And the only way to get a level 3 structure of anything is to do the achievement first for the building. And I think in the barn's case you have to have captured like 100 animals already or something. The achievement's called Master Trapper, and you just need to trap. So try and build your barn as quick as possible, raiders that are keen to, you know, be as good as you can, and start trapping and trapping and trapping and trapping and trapping, and keep trapping. And then you get level 3 and then start pumping out the work orders and pray for some savage bloods. They're not soulbound, they will be on the auction house, and they will make or break you gold wise. I imagine they're going to be pretty expensive, especially at the beginning, considering all upgrading epics are gated behind savage blood. You're going to need tons of it. So that's a very key building. Looking around here, we also have access to our mine. You'll unlock the mine at a level 2 garrison, and once you hit level 62. The fishing shack opens at level 64, I think, 64. The herb garden will unlock at level 66, and the pet menagerie will unlock at 68, I think. There are certain quests to do to unlock each of them as well, which I'm not fishing. Who fishes? Although I am curious. At level 3, allows enormous Draenor fish to be caught in the garrison, and also grants you a chance to catch a unique fish that can be used to lure mysterious creatures onto the shore. I have no idea. I'm curious though. And the menagerie, you have to beat up some boss pets, which are really tough. I've never gotten into pet battle so much, but I do like the idea of a level 2 one, which allows up to 10 of your pets to just hang out in your garrison and just wander around. I think that sounds quite funky. Anyway, small things, eh? Yeah, drink along with Lorath again. So that's that. What else? I showed you the mission. Now you're going to need lots of garrison resources while you're leveling, and this person here wants to try and sell you potions of XP bonuses for 100 garrison resources. By the time this character on the beta made level 100, I was still 800 resources shy of getting a level 3 garrison, and then still needing resources to buy the buildings to put in the plots for a level 3 garrison. It's tempting to get this, but I don't think you need it, and I won't worry about it, and I really wish it said bind on account, so your main, once it got stabled and start gaining resources like I do, I've got loads now because I'm not spending them, you could then buy the potions and send them off to your alts. That would be clever, but never mind. Never mind. Yes, I should structure these videos a bit better, shouldn't I? I should have an idea as to what's going on. That's mostly it from a rating standpoint, if you ask me. I mean, I'll take you quick to your mine. Now, we all of your alts are going to get access to your mine and your herb garden. So you're going to be hoovering up resources, and you don't even need to be a miner to go in here. Sometimes you get attacked in here. Ah, good. There is one here. I was hoping there was. Yeah, you can die. Inefficient attack. Right. So, oh my god. A level 3 mine guards patrol up and down here and clear out some of this stuff for you, so you don't have to deal with it. Now, you can mine any of these, and it's rumoured, I've heard, that if you are a miner, it doubles what you get. If you're not a miner, you don't get very much. That was sod all. But, if you assign a follower to your mine, your follower is in here, and he's mining up stuff, and he leaves around minecarts for you. And you click these bad boys, and they nerfed them! All that hype for nothing. They nerfed the crap out of it. You were getting like 10s and 20s from these things at one point. And that's with a level 100 follower in here now. Let's try another one, maybe we'll get lucky. There he is, mining the floor. Is he attacking these things? I don't think he is. Boom. Maybe we'll find another one. I'm not surprised that they nerfed it, to be honest. I was getting so many resources from these, there's one. From these minecarts. But yeah, they leave these minecarts around for some, basically what appears to now be extra nodes. And that's it. They're rubbish. Okay. Ruined my moment. Ruined it good. Okay, I've never seen one of them before, so that's cool. You get some fragments from these carts as well, and you get some little buff items. You get a mining pick you just saw there. That increases the speed at which you mine whilst you're in your own mine. And you can get a cup of coffee, which makes you run faster whilst you're in here as well. So it's still worth doing. You need to assign a follower to this place, and he'll do some work for you. So that's cool. That gets you a few extra resources. Not as many as it did. Boo-hoo. Oh, you'll find... Ignore the quest, it's bugged. You'll find stone whilst you're in here, and you can queue up the stone for work orders. And in 4 hours' time, tick, 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 there'll be more ore and stuff in there for you as well. Around here, you can see there is my garden. And you can hoover up this every day. Occasionally when you're doing this, you'll get attacked. I bet they've nerfed that as well, actually, because they would drop... where'd my... Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, another primal spirit. I'm going to leave that as a mystery, because I don't know what primal spirits do. But I'm getting a lot of them. This is awesome. There we go. This... Now you see it, now you don't. Oh, yeah, they still drop loads. So when you get attacked by these dudes, whatever you were hoovering up at the time, so a starflower, they then give you a load of it, which is awesome. You can assign a follower to the herb garden, and you can ask the follower to try and plant only a certain herb type if you want, and you should get more. This game's going live soon, isn't it? Oh well. And they'll try and plant more of that particular herb for you. So, if you need more of a certain herb, quids in, get it done. Fishing, yeah, you can go fish yourself. I'm not doing it. Right, so that's mostly it for the garrison itself. Other points of interest before I start babbling on about followers. Over here out the side exit, there's a tower, and at the top of the tower, just up there, is a portal to Ashran. So if you need to get back to Ashran real quick, that's the place to go. Right, let's talk followers for those that are interested. Carry on listening. Followers are cool. Let's have a look at my mission table for today. Okay, we have one completed mission. Didn't set that up at all. It's a fun one as well. Path of the Titans. So a lot of stuff just happened there. These 3 dudes were on it. They gained experience, and because they passed the mission, you get the bonus reward. Pop. So I got some Tomes of Clear Mind, and I got the Follower Retraining Certificate, which is pretty cool. Okay, so this is what your mission table will start to look like at level 100. Yeah, start to fill out with some nice high-level missions. You'll still get some low ones, which are rubbish. This is mostly what your barracks is providing you with here, a sort of quick way to train up low-level followers, which I told you that the tavern can give you any follower that you want, pretty much, any ability follower that you're after anyway. And they always start at level 90, so it's still handy to have this, just to boost them up nice and quick. You get some rare missions, reward bonus follower XP, money, 175 gold, not terrible. Considering you did nothing. Click on a mission, let's have a look. We got a time duration, we got an hour and a half for this mission. We know we're fighting Arakoa, and these are the things we need to counter. We can see the mission rewards 900 XP. Pass or fail, you will get 900 XP for all your dudes that went on. But if you pass, you get the bonuses as well. And then we just need to start matching up abilities down the side here to what's on here. It highlights all the relevant stuff that you need. So anything that's going to provide something to this mission, it will show you. So this one, for example, increases success chance when fighting Arakoa and their minions. That's an Arakoa one, so she's semi-useful. Putting her in there changed it from 20 to 36. But if I actually counter an ability, it's a lot more. Tick, job done. So maybe I could put her in up to 66, and now I'm looking to counter one of these other abilities down here somewhere. Here we go. Put him in, and we're at 96%, which is very good. You'd send it off with that. Okay. Sometimes though you have followers when they get to epic level, they have multiple abilities. This person's providing huge buffs to this mission. On her own, she gets it to 76. She counters 2 abilities, and she's provided a burst of power, which increases success chance on missions with a duration shorter than 7 hours. So, in these situations, what I like to do is put one dude in here that really trumps the mission, and then you can put some low-level dudes in here, which I don't have many these days, to gain the fat XP bonuses. Something I like to do. Keep in mind that once a follower gets to epic level, they no longer gain experience. So experience to them is useless. Absolutely holds no point or purpose. So just one other thing then. If I try to assign a follower that is not level 95, which sadly all of mine are now 95 or above. Okay, we'll use our 100 example. If I assign the 95 to it, it comes up red. He's not doing anything for the mission at all. It kind of says he is, but he's not. And he won't gain anything from the mission either. It's not like, oh, I've got somebody who can counter everything and get it up to 90%. I'll assign a lowbie there just to gain tons of experience. No, they get nothing. 96, still red. I think 2 or 3 levels out they start to turn orange and they provide half of their benefits and gain half of the rewards. So there's not much in the way of power boosting going on. Once your follower hits level 100, let's have a look at a early level 100 follower. This is a green quality dude, so they have 1 ability, 1 trait, and when they hit level 100 they suddenly gain this. Okay, you can start to improve their item level. So their weapon and their armor, you can improve it. When a follower gets to, once it's 100, it gets 60,000 experience. It'll become blue. And at blue, it gets an extra trait. Okay? This guy's been a little bit equipped. Not much at the moment. And then you need another 120,000 experience. And then they upgrade to epic, which you can see I've got quite a few. And then they gain another ability and another trait. So this is starting to look quite cool. We've got a lot of stuff going on here. Start upgrading their item level. This person's made it to 615 now. And once your followers start hitting item level, this is the points of interest, 615, 630 and 645, you start to unlock new missions. So this is a level 100 mission, but it needs item level 630 followers on it. If I attempt to assign a follower with no item level, just 600, we're back to that red stuff again. But if I assign somebody who's halfway there, still red. 630 to 615, no good. Maybe a 622, again providing only half the benefits. And you note, you can only have 3 followers, but you need to counter 4 abilities. So this is where your epic followers with multiple abilities start to have their use. So I've counted 2 and the fact that there's Orc, and that only just got me over halfway. So I need to find the rest. So time battle and minion swarms. You're 630 with minion swarms, and you're 631 with timed battle. Boom! Job in and done. But, I mean, sure you get it done, but you're going to get 100 gold, and this person is going to get a lot of XP. But considering they need another 54,000 XP to level, that's not really that much. So you're really only doing this mission for that 100 gold. So what rewards can we get? We've got 100 gold, garrison resources, 130 garrison resources, that's huge. I'm going to show you something cool here. This person, Lokra, has got the scavenger buff, which increases the garrison resources gained from a mission by 200%. Boom! Now we're talking. That's a lot of resources. Then line up the other abilities, counter it all. Get you in there. Oh, we've got to dig deep. Oh no. I'm countering the wrong ability anyway. I need wild aggression. My bad. Put you in. Boom. Yeah. So the XP means nothing, sadly, to them. But it's a lot of resources for a 4-hour mission. What else have we got? So, okay. Equip a follower with a full set of item level 630 armor. That's not bad. Provides a random token. Chunky bonus XP. 10,000. That's worth doing. It's no item level, so it's just a level 100. So you start getting your low level dudes in here. Your green and blue dudes, if you've got anything that counters it. Look at that. And they all get a load of XP. But another perk you can get is this one, and that increases the experience gained from a mission for all followers by 35%. Boosh, and that will improve by 35% as well. I don't know if that was a bug in the beta, but it will do. Boom, 87% success chance. Maybe if I took him out, because he was countering that, which she already does, maybe I find a green dude like this one. Now we're at 100, and we're getting some good XP bonuses. And then it's going to cost a few resources to start that up. Job's a good one. What other tips and tricks have we got? This is a 6-hour mission. That's a long wait. Wow. I've got some dudes here with epic mounts, because epic mount is awesome. And that just halved the duration, down to 3 hours. So that's much quicker. An epic mount stack as well. I know I'm ruining the mission, but we put another epic mount in, and we're down to an hour and a half. We put a third epic mount in, and it's a 45-minute mission. It's not likely to succeed, and it wouldn't really be worth it for me if it did, but epic mounts are awesome. So there's a lot of different follower abilities and things. Now, when we... Oh, bug. Let me get rid of this. There it goes. Right. You saw me complete a mission called Path of the Titans, which is a rare mission. And it rewarded me this. The follower retraining certificate. Reroll the abilities and traits on a follower. So you get some random stuff. So we go back to our followers. Let's find one. It's the last day of the beta. Who cares? Mulvik. No. Let's find an epic dude. Because then that's re-rolling a lot of abilities and traits, and we can hope for something good. Not Dag. Dag is the ninja. The ninja ogre. He's a hard one to find. Ah, this person. Can't select the thing. There we go. And then, boom. Reroll. Not much good. Not much good. But sometimes you might get lucky. You might get epic mounts on here, which I love. You might get the extra training buff, which I love. You know, there's another XP one, which is only for that follower, but it's 50% more experience, so they level super fast. There's all sorts of good stuff. Did I get any item rewards on here? There we go. Level 100 mission for 615 shoulders, but again, 615 is not good. Once you get to the 615s and the 630 item level missions, you can start getting some much bigger rewards. One of mine was a 645 neck, so that's not bad. That's LFR, roughly, rating. I've heard a rumour that if you're raiding Mythic, then you will be getting Mythic epics. So I'm probably only raiding LFR, as that's all I ever looked at, so I'm only getting LFR. Don't know, might be the case. And for those that are interested, I know Quip's already done all of this, but 620 for the heroic pig sticker, whilst we're there quick. Okay, item levels. So we know we can get equipment for our followers from that building there, work orders, and you can get it from down here, sometimes if you're lucky with the salvage thing. I've got a bunch of equipment here to start showing you what some of this is like. Go back to our followers. Let's find one to level up. Blook, why not? So you got two different types basically, the one without an arrow and the one with an arrow. Okay, there you go, perfect. The one with an arrow upgrades it by a few points. Gives it a few points. The ones without arrows set it to a certain level. So the blue one sets it to 630. Okay, the green one would set it to 615, and a purple one would set it to 645. So purple ones are awesome. Green ones with an arrow add 3 points to whatever you're doing. Blue ones add 6, and epic ones add 9. So using these as best you can, you start upgrading your dude. So this person's got no weapon, so it seems like a good idea just to go, click on the portrait, boom, 630 weapon. He's got 615 in armor, so maybe I'll give him a +3. Who am I looking at? You just moved up the chart a bit. There you are. Look. Stop moving. Maybe I'll give him another +3. Maybe I'll give him a +6. And another +3. Brings him out to an even 630. So he's now a 630 follower. So he'll be able to do the 630 missions well good. Okay, that's most of it for followers and stuff. Look out for the really cool rewards. A lot of it is just bonus XP and gold. Some resources pop up from time to time. Highmore relics are reputation bonuses for Steamweedle Cartel. And occasionally you'll find some gear, some other bod bits. Maybe it's not as exciting as I was hoping, but keeps you busy. Right, so I think that'll be all for this video. I showed you the mine, I showed you your garrison in general. Just to be sure, you've got your 3 small plots here. You've got a large plot, a medium one, and a medium one. I think it's that way around. No, it's the 2 large in the middle and the medium on either side. Either which way around, there's your 4 there. That's all, folks. See you later.